Hi, Frederick Zappone here. This is not going to be a sermon because I don't give them, and this is not going to be a speech. It's kind of going to be sharing. It's just sharing, that's all, because I like to share. Uh, I found out in life that we're either fully expressing ourselves or we're depressing ourselves, and it's much more fun to express myself. Anyhow, what I just wanted to share with you this morning is how it came about that I'm not anti anything. I'm not anti gay. I'm not anti religion. I'm not anti sexual preference. And the reason I'm not that way is because what I discovered is that in order to hate anything outside of myself, I must first feel that hatred inside of me. And at some point, I really got tired of feeling that. There were a lot of things outside of me that I could project my self-hatred out onto. I could project it out onto blacks, and I could project it out onto gays, and I could project it out onto the government, and I could project it out onto my boss. But the problem was, it didn't change anything. It didn't stop black people from being black, didn't stop my boss from being my boss, didn't stop gay people from being gay. All it did is made me feel really lousy. And so when I had the realization I could only feel hatred towards anything outside myself by first feeling it in me, I finally figured out I'm really hating myself, but I don't want to be responsible for it, so I might as well just hate things outside myself. But the problem was that hating things outside myself was really infecting not only my attitude, but was affecting the health of my body. And so I realized that I sincerely lacked self-love. I thought I liked myself. I actually thought I liked myself by hating things. That was kind of stupid, but I actually thought that. So I learned to love myself, and I learned to love myself really well. And one of the things that I discovered out of self-love is that the more I loved myself, the better my life worked. And it worked effortlessly. It was just really amazing. So as a consequence of that, I wrote down everything I learned about loving myself, and I actually shared it with some close friends, and they really encouraged me to share it with others. And so I put everything I knew into 21 emails, very succinct but powerful emails that explain everything I know about self-love. And I make them available to people for donation of their own choosing. And that's not the important thing. I mean, you don't need my emails to learn how to love yourself. You can love yourself without them. Certainly, you can. The bottom line is that feeling good is loving yourself. Feeling bad is abusing yourself. It's pretty simple. But one of the amazing things about loving myself is that for reasons I cannot explain, the more I loved myself, the more things going wrong in my life turned out right. So self-love is just this amazing, miraculous thing that makes things work really well in your life. And it makes it easy because you can solve not loving yourself a lot easier than you can solve the race problem or the religion problem or the sexual preference problem. You can't solve those because they belong to other people, whoever has that problem. But they don't have to be your problems. As I discovered, the greatest problem I have is myself. And the more I love myself, the more I am able to make a really positive difference in life by living what I know, not by preaching it, but by living it. Anyhow, I just wanted to share this with you. I hope you enjoyed this. If you enjoyed this audio, let me know, and I'll do more like this. And in the meantime, I would like you to have a most amazing day now, and I shall do the same. Bye-bye.